On guys, in my previous video I have taught you guys about the HTML stuff. Now here our heading is like HTML and CSS, but I never touched CSS yet. This is my first video on CSS. CSS is what's the difference between HTML and CSS? HTML, if you see HTML, we basically create the title, header and everything using HTML, the main stuff. But CSS is basically to design that one better, like changing color or the spacing and all those things. Those come to CSS. That's what we are gonna look today. And then what else? In my first tutorial, I'm gonna show you about RGB color and line spacing. Color, how can you change the color in a text? Like when you type something in your website, if you want to change it to your desired color, how to change that? That's what I'm going to show you. This is our pattern, and I usually forgot to do one thing when I do text edit. In text edit, we have to just remove the top part in order to get the proper coding. So we go to format and click make plain text. This will go away. Okay, the top part. Then when we run the code, it will come clearly. Okay, now let's see how to do the color changing. Here we have HTML head and then body. First of all, I'm going to create a header inside the body. To create the header, I put this head first, or h1, and then close it with \h1, and here I'm going to type something. Let's say Taliban's bacon vegan. This is my website title, Taliban's bacon vegan. Okay, this is my title, and then I'm going to put some paragraph below that. To do the paragraph, we put P and then close it with \P. Okay, inside of this paragraph thing, I'm going to type something. Bets bacon on this side. This website is about bets bacon on this side of the Mississippi. Okay, some random thing, and then I just copy paste it to get a lot of words. Okay, copy, command V, command V, command V, command V, command V, command V, command V. Okay, now I have a bunch of text. Now let's go ahead and run this one. Okay, I'm gonna save this as bacon.html. And it's here. Okay, bacon is already, I served something else with bacon. I better write something else. Let's say AB. Okay, ab.html. Now when I run this code, it appears like this: Taliban's bacon's vegan, and I have a bunch of paragraph here. This is HTML. This is HTML. We create paragraph, title, and all these things. CSS is basically we change this color and all these other things. Now let's see how to change the color of this one. Okay, not to change the color. Okay, let me grab this code. I create a new document, copy. Okay, here I'm going to change the color. Now to change the color, we go to head here and type style type, and then equal to, in the quote mark we put text /CSS. Okay, and then close this one. Now let's say I want to change the header into red color. I put h1 is the header, and h1 is the header, and if I want to change the color, I put in the curly bracket color, and I put this colon mark and red, and then a semicolon after that, and then we close this one with curly mark. That's it for color, and we had close the style we created, \style. Okay, now when I run this, let's see the difference. I put red.html. Okay, it's okay. The thing is, when I serve, before I served in text edit and again serving in desktop, that's why it's the same name. Okay, re.html, and then here we go, use HTML, and when I run this, you can see the header change into red color. That's how we change the color. Now the next thing we are going to see is line spacing. We can create a space between lines using another thing. That one, let's see how to do that. To do that one, okay, in color I forgot to mention one more thing. That is in color, you can change the color using RGB color as well. What do I mean by RGBs? If you look at Photoshop here, and click the color thing, here we have this color. If you see, okay, I minimize this one a little bit more so I make sure you see that. Okay, here a color thing in the bottom, it's called color picker, and if you grab it here, you can change the color. You can grab from bottom to top to bottom, or whichever the color you want. And then here, let's say I want something like red color mixed with orange. Okay, here we go, this is my color. Or you can click anywhere you want. Let's say this is the color I want, and you can see the 6 digits in the bottom. This is the RGB number. If you don't have Photoshop, you can check it in Google as well. Google has that option, I guess. Like you can change the you can find all the RGB color, and then instead of this color you putting red right here, instead of putting red, you have to just put a number, this pound sign, and after that you copy paste whatever the thing you copied. Okay, I copied the 6-digit RGB color from previous one, and I copied pasted it right here. Now when I run, it's gonna come into this color. Okay, I created a new document, and I show you how to do that. Okay, here we go. I copy this, and then paste it right here. Okay, and then I serve this as rgb.html. I want to serve it on desktop. Okay, here we go, use HTML, and when I run this, let's see what's gonna happen. Now you can see the color I selected in RGB color, it's appearing right here. That's how we can change the color of the header. And then you can change it for paragraph as well. Paragraph, if you want to change it to paragraph, you have to just type P right here instead of H1. If you write P, okay, let me do that. I serve this one as p.html. Okay, p.html. Okay, it's here. When I do to P, it goes to paragraph. That's how you can change it for anything. That's how we do that, and I hope you guys find this video helpful. I was thinking about doing line spacing. I'm going to do it in next video, so it will look better. This is the thing about color changing and all these things. This is how you do that. I hope you guys find this video helpful. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my channel. See you on my next video.